What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck. We play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Vampire Control. Yes, we're finally taking a look at the new Vampire support, and it's pretty much just the new Vampire support. A lot of people still focus on the Ixie summoning, the rank 5s and 6s, and I found this really worked a lot better as like a control deck that focuses on Fraulein and Vampire Domination, both of which are searchable. And you don't really need any of the old vampire stuff with that. You could just make a whole bunch of links and synchros instead. So we're doing that, and just to make sure things don't get too linear, I also threw in Switcheroroo, kind of my spicy tech of the week. If you want to make a more competitive version of this, put in Pot of Desires instead. But I wanted to have some fun. We're going to have some fun here. Now, if you just want the deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate, shorter video. There, I'll be going over everything in here, explaining how it works. In this video, I'm doing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you all the combos, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alrighty, here we are. First duel versus Currie. And fortunately, we won the we won the dice roll. Say it's a dice roll. It's rock, paper, scissors. We won the scissors. This is a go first deck designed specifically to go first. And we've got a weird hand. I can't do any of the combos that I'm hoping to do because we don't have any of our combo extenders. But we do have a vampire. Hey, check that out. And, okay, so maybe I can do stuff now that I'm thinking about it. It's just I'll have to get rid of one of these. These are the counter traps. Very good, but it's only once per turn, so having two of them, not all that essential. Instead, what we're going to do, make Link Currie. And then the two new vampires, familiar, you can summon it from the graveyard by sending a vampire card from your hand to the graveyard. Kind of a waste of a trap, but when they're special summoned, you can pay 500 and search any vampire monster. Ooh, and we're going to go for Fraulein, because that protects all the things. And it'll set up nicely for next turn. Then we'll set our other counter trap, so we'll have at least some negation. Again, not an optimal turn. You really don't want to see your Mizukis unless you've also... oof. Necro Valley too. That shuts down, like, everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to negate that just because he probably has another one or another way to get to one. You can suck it! Yep, he has another one, but if I have the ability to stop that, I can't allow him to have that. It's just gonna be one of those things. And Raigeki, oof. Not a good opening turn, but it looks like, and I may be mistaken, but he doesn't have any monsters. So, not the best setup for him. So, if nothing else, I can just, like, Mizuka. Go Mizuka, show him what it means to have a giant axe. Mirror Force. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and summon this now. It summons itself from defense position when either player declares an attack. Because Gravekeepers are known, they have a really powerful counter trap, but in order to use it, they have to have both Necro Valley and a monster on the field. So I wanted to get this on the field before they had a monster on the field. Granted, I just realized if I use the effect, they're gonna negate it anyway if they have the negation. But at least I have defense. I have one of those defense-magoos. So yeah, already just not... probably not a great showing. Vampires, not like a top-tier deck by any means, but I think they're kind of underrated. Because, as I mentioned sort of at the beginning, like, since I've had 2 weeks to work on these decks, I've been looking up other people's deck profiles now to compare. Like, after I build mine, I'll see what other people are playing and see how it works. And a lot of people are still really, like, on the old-school vampires of, like, trying to make rank 5 and rank 6 Ixies. And me, I just realized, like, they work so much better as just sort of like a link engine and a synchro engine than they do any kind of Ixie engine. So I feel like they're underrated. They're more powerful than people give them credit for. But they can still brick somewhat, And especially, like, you know, Necro Valley, Macrocosmos, anything that stops your graveyard from being a graveyard, you're gonna have a bad time. Cause yeah, there's things like, if this is summoned, I can summon a vampire out of the graveyard. So I could tribute this and summon it back normally, except Necro Valley. I could use Mizuki and summon, no I can't, but, except for Necro Valley. I could put these together and make a link and then summon it back out. And I could do all these things, but not because of Necro Valley. A sad state of affairs, to be certain. Okay. Instead, we're just gonna have to play this game then. Ooh. Actually, okay. Yeah, we'll play this game. I don't think he has enough monsters. So first of all, I'm gonna make this duel go a lot faster. Attacks, you could pay life points, and your zombie monster gains that many life points. Just go 3,000, just give him a whole bunch of stuff. And then what we're going to do, this does not even have downwards facing arrows, so I can't even take advantage of this. But you know what, it's better than nothing. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to link away these two. I'm going to discard this to destroy Necro Valley. But at least, you know, then this is live. So we can summon out Vampire Scourge. He's a nice attacker. Pay 1,000. Summon out Vampire Fraulein. She's a nice attacker. And then, yeah, while I'm here, normally I use these for combos, but just to help, we'll go ahead and Decode Talker. And then this is a nice World Legacy succession. You can just summon a monster you control, or summon a monster from your graveyard to a link marker on your side of the field. I think it's on your side of the field. A link monster, to a zone a link monster points to. I assume I can't summon it over here. I'm not sure if I didn't check. That's a good question. But yeah, I got rid of it, I managed to put some things. Now I can stop him from targeting, I can stop him from destroying everything in battle. And that's pretty much all vampires do. So I think I'm set in that regard. Granted, normally one of the things that helps you, if either of these run over a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, at the end of the battle phase you can summon it back to your side of the field. And we got our Switcheroroo, that's neat. The only and that helps you sort of like get rid of the resources even though you're paying a lot. But unfortunately, because of Necro Valley, can't do any of that. But that's fine. Let's see if we can just hit him for 2,200. Nope, he's gonna be summoning things. Summona, 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 yo. Come on, what you gonna get? This thing? Alright. It's like, haha, 22, except I just pay 100. And then I'll go up by 100, and then I can defeat you by battle. Vampires can defeat anything in battle. Yeah, I'll try. Yep, you suck. I'm a vampire, what do you expect? I'm supposed to suck. Unless you're from Billy and Mandy, and then you scrape and lick. Very different. But yeah, this is normally, again, you can kind of, well, you'll see it. I still have 10 duels. That's the awkward thing. If the first duel doesn't go right, then I have to spend, well, this is what you could do if you had plays. Of course you don't have plays, but if you had them, boy howdy, could you do them. Alright, and then he gets to search. But I'm getting more damage. Yeah, I'm pretty much like, you know, I'm gonna keep attacking over his things. I don't think unless I draw my Twin Twisters, I don't have an out to Necro Valley, but if I do, that's his third Necro Valley, so I'm set there. He's just gonna keep setting. So we'll be back when the duel ends or when something interesting happens. Ah, he finally negated my Fraulein. I still take the damage, and now he's got a thing. A thing he can do. A thing he can do with stuff and things. But that's okay, because I actually got my Vampire Awakening. Very useful card. Let's see what he does, though. There's things like, you know, I still have the higher attack monster. But I could Switcheroroo him. Yep, so he'll destroy that to try to get rid of that, and I'll just be like, nay? You're not allowed? Stop that? Go to the graveyard, please? And now he's back to his normal summon game. Yeah, a lot of people really slept on this card, at least based on the whatchamacallits I saw. The profiles that I saw, they're like, it's a trap, it's too slow. But it's like, because you have so many monsters that like search you something when they're summoned, or in this guy's case, he summoned something out of the graveyard when he's summoned. So this can actually, I found, be really, really good for getting like Fraulein. Because like you can summon a monster, it'll search Fraulein, you get Fraulein to your hand, and you could go like +3 off of this one card. Ah, mirror force. Forcing my mirrors, eh? Or is he gonna Dark Hold just to get rid of Decode Talker? Alright. Oh, let's see here. Trying to think, it's gonna cost me... I mean, he didn't go for the Mirror Force, so it's likely he already has Mirror Force. And I don't have any way to summon a tuner out of the deck, so I can't exactly make any of my synchros. Or my Linkros, which are like synchros, but with fundamental differences. Yeah, I think we're gonna play it slow. We're just gonna see, he's got low life points. Let's see if he can handle taking some damage. $1,200, alright. Awakening? What you think about that, I can't twist up the screen. My editor doesn't have that ability to do stuff. My editing, the program, I use a really cheap one called Wondershare Filmora. That's really good for beginners. It just lacks a lot of effectiveness. But yeah, summon this, pay 1,000, summon Fraulein out of the graveyard. This will be destroyed at the end of the turn, but it can still attack. Oof. But you know, he still has very little. Yeah. And this is where the Switcheroo late in the game becomes really important. Because if he summons anything, I can just... Aww. Ooh. So that would, if he summoned anything, I could just Switcheroo it, and then take it, and then have a dandy old time. So yeah, I think I put up a valiant fight, but I think he's going to be able to just beat over me, and unless... I don't think there's hardly anything I could get at this point. Because I'm going to be taking too much damage, I'm not going to have enough life points to activate the things I want to activate. It depends what I draw. Unizombie! But I can't activate any of my stuff. Let me think. Oh, yeah. Because I can summon this. Yo, what's up? I'm a spooky bat. How's it going? And then I could get this and normal summon and make like a link. But none of my links will help. Because I don't have things to discard. Yep, a fine duel. We'll just go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, here we are, second duel versus my opponent, Academia. I don't think we're going first this turn unless my opponent decided... Nope, he decided to go first. You really want to go first because you could set up your negations. Hopefully, though... Okay, good. It doesn't look like he's playing a anti-zombie, anti-graveyard deck. I feel like that was what gave us such a hard time this time. Granted, Photon's got a lot of things they can do. They can probably negate stuff these days. I don't know. I'm not a assignmentist, which is like a scientist named Simon. I should just stop with jokes. I should just never joke again. Yeah, I don't know, Baguska would really slow us down. We're mostly monsters. Which I guess I should mention why it's, what is this? Special summon 1 photon. When this is Ixie summoned, your opponent cannot target monsters with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. They can also not be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Equip it to this card. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Alright, so it can't be destroyed by battle, targeted, or by card effects. Great. Top tier, 1 million out of 10. At the... Alright. I gotta make a Boral load, though, right? Boral load's a cool thing, and then I could steal this. I think I could do that. Although I wouldn't be able to attack with it this turn. Let's just see what we can do. We'll go ahead, start off, normal summon. And we're gonna go ahead and send a monster to the graveyard. We're gonna send a spooky bat. Well, just fuck me then. That's actually fine. We're not gonna have any problems here. Vampire Familiar, discard Brood. Yo, I'm a spooky bat. When bat is special summoned, you can search. We're gonna get Fraulein, because it's like the main thing. And then we've got Vampire Domination. Ooh. This you could pay 500, normal summon another vampire in addition to your vampire normal summon. Yeah, so we're gonna normal summon this guy. When he's summoned, pay 1,000, summon a vampire out of the graveyard. And this, like the familiar, the Brood, or Retrainer, I guess his name is, Retainer, he lets you summon a spell trap. So we're gonna go for our counter trap that lets us negate all the things. And then what we're going to do, let's see. Cannot be destroyed by battle, but this can be destroyed by battle, but will he let us destroy it by battle? Probably not. But it can't hurt to try. I have no idea how this is going to work in the battle phase. So we can special summon this. If he doesn't read, if he waits until too late to activate this, then I can do stuff. But most likely he's just going to activate, he'll tag out, and then I'll have some troubles. Yep, he's just going to tag out. Alright. That's fine. They come back. But he came back. Let's see. And then... I could draw more cards, but I think I'd rather just have big attack point monsters for the time being. So we're just going to set these two, and we'll end it. We're both at kind of a stalemate. Granted, if he gets even if he gets Raigeki, I'm still good. Because Vampire Awakening is really good. Because I can just summon this from the deck, and it'll summon stuff out of the graveyard. And the stuff out of the graveyard will search me something. And if I search Fraulein, I can summon it back out, so I can get like 3 monsters back on board again. No problem. So you going to attack? Alright. And then what I can do, the cool thing is that this continuous spell, in addition to letting you do another normal summon, it's any battle damage you inflict to your opponent, you gain back his life. So you could pay 1,000, this goes up to a ridiculous amount. And then whatever damage you dealt, the difference, like, you're just gaining that much back. Same thing, if he attacks a defense position, I could be like, boom, you just attacked into 5,000 defense. By the way, give me those 2,000 life points left. So I can win these battles over and over again. It going over and over again. And finally, I can do... Oh, I already did it. I should have summoned this first, because I get a second normal summon, but It's still alright. Yeah. So we'll get Vampire Sucker. Hello. And then we'll use Awakening, do that thing that I said we were going to do before. You summon this guy. Pay 1,000. Summon something out of the graveyard. Pay 500. Yeah, we've already got a counter trap. Oh wait, no, let's get another one. Because we're gonna use this one when we attack into Photon Dragon. And then when a card is summoned out of the graveyard, you draw a card. It's kind of like Electromite for vampires. Yeah, and then we can do this. So, attack. He'll activate that. I'll be like, counter traps, no way. Oh, but he doesn't get destroyed. Alright. I forgot about that. And then he just does it again. Okay. Big mistake on my part. But I think I could still do this just because of this. Because we'll attack. End of the damage step. Pay, what do we have? 29, so we'll play 28. Go down a whole lot. He'll take 27. I'll get it back. And then we'll just do it again. As long as you got a monster, I could just boost up to ridiculous amounts and deal the overburn damage. This time we'll do 27. Don't pay an exact amount, you'll die, kids. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's actually better that he had that not being able to be destroyed by battle. Because you can't use that effect when you attack directly. It's only when you attack a monster can you boost their attack up. So as long as they had, because he had that, I could. Granted, if he didn't have anything, it'd just be taking direct attack. So it's all good. So there you go, a little bit something, and you can also kind of see. I'll probably talk about it in the profile. Fun trivia fact: I don't make the profile until after I've played the episode, in case I discover anything during the episode. But there is an OTK sort of variant of this that uses Vampire Vamp. And it just, like, you can see how you can, if you got a monster with, like, 4,000, you can then boost it by 3,000. If you have more than one Fraulein, it stacks, so you can just get ridiculous stuff. It's a more versatile deck than people give it credit for. So, there we go. We get our first win. Let's go into the third duel. Alright, here we are, third duel versus Jahil. And we get to go first. And as is customary during the third duel, I just want to point out, like, hey, I made these sleeves with the art from the vampires. It's got this cool painted aesthetic. I have the Batman negation. I have the deck file itself. And you can get all of these things if you just donate $1 to my Patreon. This is an ad-free channel, so not only do you help me out by donating, but you get cool stuff like that. And as well as access to my Discord and a couple other things. Stuff, man. You know, it's neat. Let's see here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for Vampire Familiar. And then we're going to use his other effect. And we're going to discard Mizuki, because we happen to have it in our hand. Activate Mizuki. Summon out this. This will get us our pupper. Our good old pupper. I think it's... I don't know if it's a cat or a dog. It kind of has qualities of both. Either way, we've got 2 zombies, so we can make Vampire Sucker. Bada bingo. Then we've got a, let me think about this for a second. I want to get a spell trap search. Okay. Yeah. We won't have our health gain, but that's fine. We could discard Brood, summon a bat. This will give us a draw. We got another Unizombie for next turn. Activate this by discarding this. Summon a Brood. Hollow. Go ahead and give us this Vampire Awakening. So then what we can do... Where's good old Decode Talker? Make Decode Talker. I like this because it helps defend, like... Now I've got the counter trap set. I can activate it because I control a vampire. He can't target the counter trap because I can negate it with Decode Talker. And then you'll see as soon as his turn starts, you can just activate Awakening. It's chainable, so he can't activate it at all. My bat is already banished, so I'm going to summon another bat in defense mode. The bat summoned, pay 500, search Fraulein. So now I've got a 3300 decode, I've got 2 things to tribute for it, I've got a vampire on board, and I've got Fraulein to protect all my vampires from battle. And if he destroys, like, I tribute off one of these, he does another one, I can steal his monsters. Which would be really good if he wasn't playing spirits, where I can't, I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, at this point, basically what I want to do is just wait for him to get the ritual spell and just negate that. But yeah, Switcheroroo, very nice, not against spirits. Because the whole idea is that you have these little monsters, the 500 and the 1200, and you summon them to search, but then after that, they're only really good as, like, link material. So what you do is you summon them, you search, and then, like, say I didn't have this, if I just had these 2 on board, and these were 2 regular monsters that he summoned, then you switcheroo, you give them your weak monsters, you take their big monsters, and then you can attack into them, and then once they get in the graveyard, you can summon them again. It's a fine and dandy little tactic that you get going on. Oh, graveyard setup, my favorite, except I don't have anything I want to put in the graveyard. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dump this because I want my Fraulein and I want my Unizambi. Ooh, will I draw something? I guess I can put another Fraulein in the graveyard. That won't hurt. I've already got one. Normally, Dark World Dealings used to be a little bit better card. If you can plus off of it, well, that's a brick. A sad state of affair. You could have made a rank 4. I mean, you had other things. And even then, I'm pretty sure I couldn't put enough damage on board to kill you. Which is just another, like, I've had people, I surrender on stream sometimes, especially when it's, like, hopeless. But, like, this is not a hopeless situation. Like, if I had 8,000 on board, and you knew those are going back to your hand, and you have no link 4s, or links, or ranks, Ixies, like, yeah, maybe surrender. But just because you didn't get your good opening hand doesn't mean you should surrender. Either way, it's another win for me. I did some stuff, guys. Let's go ahead into the 4th duel. Alright, this episode's brought to you by the letter M in classic Sesame Street fashion. Actually, while I'm here, this episode is actually brought to you partially by Smash! A great patron who just goes by the name Smash, a great epic-sounding name, does a lot of things, smashes stuff and doesn't afraid of anything. Yeah, and this is kind of a shit hand. This is shit on toast. But it's not dead. I could still do things. I just can't do all the things that I want to do. We'll send that. Yo, what's up? Summon this back here. And then normally, like, if I had any other, yeah, we're just gonna go for the counter trap. No! You don't like vampires? Too spooky 5U? Maybe. It's all, yeah, if I had another vampire I could discard, I mean, that's the thing about this. What I could do is make a link, and then use this to summon back Unizombie, but then my vampire domination wouldn't be good. But that's, again, why I kind of like the Switcheroo here as an interesting tech. Granted, if this was draw power instead, I could probably draw into a vampire that would help me if I replaced this with something like Pot of Desires. Mask change? Alright. Go for it. It's wind, so you're making kamikaze. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna save this for one of those traps that does bad things. Oof. My most of me. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's stop him from drawing cards. You could suck it. And it's Batman, get it?
Because vampire bats!
But yeah, I was gonna say, Switcheroroo is one of those things, like, if you just start with this, if he wasn't gonna draw a card, if I didn't have a chance to gain more life points than him, while stopping that, and clearing his field, what I could have done is just, like, after the battle phase, Switcheroo, and then he gets that, and that card is too OP. It's pretty nice. Searchable, too. You are cheating with Konami. I mean, tell that to Sky Strikers. Am I right? If anyone's cheating, it's them. And this is the guy I don't trust to make whatchamacallits. So yeah, we're gonna go for this. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? And then why this is really good, because you can just... Please stop hacking, Konami. I just draw a card. Let's go for Fraulein. You're creating too many OP cards. There's no way to get this into the grave. Oh wait, yeah there is. But there's no way for me to get it out of the grave because I'd have to give up all my monsters. So yeah, let's just go for Fraulein. And then I get to draw a card. Mizuki is pretty nice. So actually, yeah, I can... Alright, that drawing of Mizuki really helps. Oh, did I not? Okay. So I can link away these two. Yo, what's up? Discard Mizuki, get rid of one of these. Magician's Circle, alright. No. And then, I'll bring back Sucker. Mark Zuckerberg! Joe, put Mark Zuckerberg's face on there. I'm gonna make it do some Photoshop work. There you go. You're welcome, everyone. Card is dead. It's in my graveyard. I mean... all my cards are dead. Are undead. Doesn't bother them. Winky face. Hit him for that damage. No, zombies. Run. This guy's a goofball. You're a goofball. You're a goofball. I like you. Did you watch Hardleg Gaming? You should. He's a goofball too. He likes to complain about the meta and doesn't afraid of anything. No, I've become more accepting. If you look at my old videos, though, I'm very much like, ooh, the card's broken. But I should? Maybe later. Alright. Maybe next week. Saturday. Around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, it's one of these, and I can't negate it! A sad state of affairs. Yeah, normally I can find some kind of workaround to get another vampire brood, but because I started the way I did. Either way, it's fine. Yeah, it's really fine. We're good. Give me one of these. Let's just go ahead and... It's a date, then. Let's send... this. Yay. I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. we're going to summon out this. Hello, I'm a bat. Perhaps you heard of me? And good old Electromite for vampires lets me summon. Thanks, Facebook. And we're going to get our brood. Because we're going to be a brood master. Oh, hey. That works too. I was going to find some other way to get that, but this works. Go away. No one likes you. Mask change second. Run, I'm becoming dead. Rip. R.I.P. in peace, my brother. Zombie Nation? Question mark? Fuck. I'm getting distracted here. What was I? Oh, yeah. So we can send this to the graveyard. Hello, how are you? Get another counter trap. Because, you know, it wasn't bad enough as it is. I could still summon that back, but both of them are hard once per turn, so you don't want to summon them again. Yeah, and only zombies can attack the turn you use Unizombi's effect. You were supposed to be the chosen one. I am. I'm just the vampire chosen one. I am the gay walker. I mean, the day walker. Ignore that. I am your father. Let's see. Bada bingo, and then, yeah, I think that's about it. Well, anyway, it was fun. You've been a good competitor. Thanks for the duel. So there we go, another win, unless he's got Battle Fader or something. I liked your gay walk anyway. I think that's a better name for bisexual people. The gay walkers. It's like they have the ability to function in both night and day. If you know what I'm dumb. Let's just go to the next duel. Okie dokie, 5th duel, and my arch nemesis player has risen his ugly head. Risen? Shown? I don't know. I lost all the players here. Apparently he's playing Blue Eyes today. That's neat. I wonder if he's playing that new, Effect Veiler. That can be kind of a tricky thing for me. Especially if he Effect Veilers my, whatchamacallit, my Unizombie. In fact, if he does exactly that, I will be sad. We'll see what we summon. At the moment, I kind of need my Unizombie plays to do anything. But if I get another Vampire card, I might be... I mean, I still have Vampire with Domination and Awakening. So I might be able to do some stuff. We'll see. I'll come back when he's done Oh, great. Oof. And then the Pot of Desires. So he may have even more hand traps up his sleeve. Only time will tell. What did he dump in the grave? Oh, he's got Arc Brave with this. Okay, so I'm locked out of the extra deck too. Really my only hope is like drawing Switcheroroo or Fraulein. That would be awesome if I could get one of those epic level Switcheroroo plays on him. The White Stone of Ancients, and that summons something. Just a Blue Eyes. Nope. I got another Vampire, which I can do things with. And then this is, from the extra deck. Okay. So can I get 4 monsters on board, is the question. If I had the ability to do Solitaire, the answer would be yes. The answer is... still yes, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he uses it on this. He might just let me do things. Because this is... you can only activate once per turn. Okay. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Don't let me do things, maybe? No. Alright. Can I still... Is that a cost? I mean, it doesn't hurt to try if I just want to get into the graveyard anyway. Nope. And I can't summon... And I don't have in the grave, so unless he sets some traps... Unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, I didn't even get Switcheroroo anyway. Not quite. Not quite yet. I don't know why. I always get this confused with Switcheroroo. I guess because they both have, like, elaborate trap art. Lots of red. I have all the traps in the world. How will you overcome such things? Let's see if it's neither player can summon from the extra deck, so this is all he's got. You can detach, it can make 2 attacks, alright. Let's just go ahead and Vampire Awakening. Yep, and we're going to Bat. Bat will get me Frauleinen. There we go. I should have done that before, then I could have canceled that, or then I could have negated that. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. I wanted to wait for him. I was worried maybe he would have something that can do stuff, but it can't. Granted, I'm not sure if I could survive doing that however many turns. But I could certainly try. No, I don't want to protect that. That's dead at the end of the turn anyway. And then... what's the most I need to get over him? If I do 3,000, I'll be at 4,300. 2, 1, yep. I believe that's how the math works. Yep. Get out of here. Unless you're gonna... Yep. He probably realizes I don't have enough to do... I don't have enough to defend from all of that, but does he want to lose all his monsters is the real question. Alright. No, but he can attack Fraulein and make me pay a bunch of life points. Not once per turn! If you thought it's once per turn, well, it's not. Let's see, I pay 1,000. There's weird sounds coming from... Oh, it's just my cat. Okay. Weird basement sounds. Yep, if I can stand for another turn, I might be able to do some things. Let's do 800, shall we? No battle. You take 50. I won't go quietly into the night! So, he did a lot of damage, but I survive. Now the real question is, can I then take advantage of this? He can't summon anything out of the extra deck, neither can I, but I can steal the... No, I can't, because it won't go to the graveyard. What I really need is my spell that'll help me get some more life points on this situation. Or that. Yo, what's up? Get fucked. You could suck it. I need those life points back so I can do more things. And if he doesn't have another, whatchamacallit, if he doesn't have another effect veiler, then I'm going to be able to use this next turn to make some things. He could probably summon that dang old alternative dragon, but the question is, what does he want to get rid of? And what do I have in the grave? Okay, I've got the bat in the grave. Not really what I want in the grave, but I could summon the bat by discarding this, and then when I normal summon this, it'll summon that out. So then I can get 2 searches. Alright. That sounds like a thing I'd want to do. Because I can't summon extra deck monsters anyway. Yeah. There's Batman. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let's get another Fraulein, just in case he decides he wants to get rid of that. There we go. Scourge. That comes out. Give me my this. Yeah, and then I think what I can do... Yeah, I could normal... Yeah, okay. I think I'm set. Oh wait, move this... Do I have enough? I don't think I do. I really want to steal his blue eyes, but I don't think I can. But let's try... Oh, I can only attack with 2 of them. And I don't have enough life points to use a whole bunch of that anyway. Alright, and then as long as you have this, there's no reason not to just go for pretty much the maximum. Because you'll always gain it back in life points. And then 2,000. Is he going to save that from destruction with Return of the Dragon Lords? That would actually probably be game, now that I think about it. Yep. Because I can't Link Summon. Or Ixie Summon. Damn. I was hoping you would save Blue Eyes. Don't be so cocky, though. If I had gone first, this would have been different. Different. Apostrophes! Nah, Goliath is my boss monster. Yep, I just can't get rid of anything, so he can just attack into my stuff, and I don't have enough to delete. Because normally I could make things. Anyway, we lose that one. Let's go ahead into the 6th duel. Alright, here we are, 6th duel versus a random guy. And I feel like while I'm here, I should go ahead and explain. When I told him not to be cocky, I specifically was talking about the GG before the duel was even over. I never like that. If you're gonna say good game, wait until after the game is over, and then be like, well, that was a good game. But, like, if you say GG before the game is actually over, then it's just like, it's nothing but pure arrogance. Pure, unadulterated. Okay. But you know what? We've got... This may seem like a shit hand, but it's actually pretty good. Because what we can do... Standard zombie plays. Go ahead and make that dang old Timelord Omega that everyone loves. Yo, what's up? Setting everything. Yeah. Just in case. And then I'll go ahead and return Mizuki so we have it for next turn. I can do my zombie plays again. Then as soon as he does anything, we tag out Psyframe Lord. Photons again? They're popular today. What did I get? Galaxy Soldier? Alright. And then what we're gonna do, Vampire Awake. Let me think. I won't have a vampire, I don't have... Okay. So, actually, yeah. Or what I'm gonna do, summon Bat. It's Batty. And then I'll be able to search. Hopefully, I can get a pupper. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really want to get Fraulein because I'm not going to have this bat. But what's neat, especially, again, with Switcheroroo, is, like, if you had a little bit of setup already, it's like you could summon Scourge, and Scourge summons Bat, and suddenly you've got two monsters, and then you can steal both their things. But let's see what he gets. Because I've already got the one. The real question... Okay, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Hopefully he goes for the, I could switch now and just deny him the resource, but I think what he's going to go for is either Cyber Dragon Infinity or Photon's whatever dragon. Either way, as soon as he gets the, like, not Cyber Dragon Infinity, but the one before it, that's when you Switcheroo. No, he's not going for that. Okay. Either way, he'll hopefully have one monster on board at some point, and then I can steal it. With Vampire Hypnotism, that's what I'm calling it. And while I'm making weird tongue sounds, let me go ahead and give another Hardleg Patreon shout-out, this time to Skilled Summoner, the most skilled of summoners. Another donator, high-tier donator, helps out with all the stuff, does things, equipping that to that. Add one Photon. Okay, so he gets Galaxy Soldier to his hand. Did he prepare for the Switcheroo? No, but he just has... Aww. Well, either way, if I had taken this, but now I just wish I had gone for Fraulein. Sadly, the Switcheroo doesn't end up working for me. Like, why did he summon this? Why does he have this here? He could have done everything without Galaxy Soldier. It's like he knew I had Switcheroo. It's always weird when it feels like someone's playing around something when they're not. I guess he summoned this just because he wanted to search. 2 light monsters. Yep, I think that's done for me. I should have just taken this when I had the chance. I just thought it was going to go this, and then I was going to be good. Also, I didn't know that Galaxy Eyes had a Link monster. So you'll have to excuse me for that. At the time of recording, I'm pretty sure this has just been announced because it still has the thing down there. Am I just dead? Yeah, I'm just dead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I could have done things. Too cocky. Well, again, I didn't know this was here. So, we'll go ahead into the next duel. Here we are, 7th duel versus T-Bones. T-Bones. Am I going first? I am going first, and I actually got a kind of hand that I would like to see on a mostly regular basis. So, Vampire comes out. Turn it into a Linkuriboh. Summon the Vampire by getting rid of this. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I haven't normal summoned yet, right? Yeah, that'll work. I believe. Yeah, that'll work. Have I? Oh yeah, I normal summoned Familiar. Alright, I'm dumb. That's fine though. You can be dumb from time to time. Yeah, we're gonna get this, send that to the grave. He'll summon. He'll get me my counter trap, which is what this whole thing is about anyway. Then we'll get... let's go for draws. Yeah, because that'll be a little battle protection anyway. Hello. I'm dumb, guys. Remember I'm dumb? I forgot. That's the point. Okay. That's fine. This is what I was going to go for. And now we've got a vampire in the graveyard, so it all works out. This is what I could have done anyway. Let's just go for this guy. Hello. Oh, see, no, this was all part of my plan. Now I have even more vampires. Bada bingo. Do I have any more vampires in the graveyard? No. Just that. And we're pretty set. And then again, just as soon as it starts, because I could have stopped stuff before if I had remembered that. Defense mode. Use this to grab Fraulein. And then if I want to, I could turn that into a Link Karibo and have a Link-tastic time. I could do it in the end phase before it's destroyed. And then I'll draw a card because something was summoned out of the graveyard and Vampire Sucker's like, hey, I like that, have I mentioned that? Why is everyone playing Photons? God damn it! When did this become a thing? I guess because the new card. Why is everyone playing Photons? It's like the third deck in a row. This is secretly the Photon What a Deck, if you're unfamiliar, if you didn't know. If you didn't know about these things, now you know about these things. 2,000... yeah... that would stop him from searching. Let's try one of those, shall we? You could suck it. I want life points. You still can't target my things. I still got battle protection. I've still got sweet 80s high tops and a funky hat. This guy again, okay. At least one monster with 2,000. This card is Link Summon. Target one photon or galaxy. Add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, discard 2 photons and or galaxy photon drag it. Target one special summoned and destroy it. Alright. That's spooky. Just a little spooky. It's a spooktacular hoedown. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, you know, if these two weren't once per turns, this deck would be really, really phenomenal. You could just get pluses all over the place. You'd be drawing cards. It'd be insanity. Yeah, alright. You gonna destroy my sucker? I don't think you're gonna destroy my sucker. I'm sorry, I got a Fraulein. Hello. Don't read her, it's a defense wall. That's all you need to worry about. You're good. I mean, this... Boop. I moved. How is it going? Hey, how come I didn't get the... How come I didn't get to... Is there something that stops me? I should have gotten a draw, and then I also should have... let's see... Oh, it has to be a zombie monster. Okay. Oh, yeah. I forget. She has this other effect where you can summon one of your opponent's monsters, and it becomes zombie to their side of the field, and then you can tribute it for a tribute summon. In fact, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Let's summon out, Summon out this. In defense mode, so you can't target it. Then I get a card. Normal summon, use opponent's monster, yep. Also why it has synergy with Zombie World, which is kind of neat. But let's get rid of this. Go away. Pulls a monster with the highest attack on the field. Alright. You know what? I want to punch for a lot of damage. So let's do something really fun. This is a fun deck. It's about having fun times. Let me get my thing that lets me, there we go. I should get Counter Trap, but this is more fun. Alright, so let's just go ahead and attack with this. Hello, my name is Fraulein. I pay 3,000 life points. Oh, me too. I am also Fraulein. I'm not sure if you heard of my twin sister Fraulein, but she also allows me to pay 2,200 points. And he goes up to 7,400. I'll just gain that back. And we'll just do it again, shall we? I mean, I'm pretty sure I got game at this point anyway. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need... There we go. But I could have. I could have one-punched, and then she's just like, I got Umbrella, just Umbrella my way. So there you go, I beat Photons. They weren't able to do their things. Mostly because I negated stuff. That's what I like to believe. But hopefully, yeah, that's probably a better example of, I still haven't got a good Switcheroroo example. But an example of how, like, you know, if you start with decode and some negations, and then you can do some other things, and attack manipulation, it all turns into a vampire smorgasbord of blood. Next duel. Alright, 8th duel versus Maguscaluscus? Something like that. We get to go first. I like going first, as I've said numerous times during this. Start with Fraulein already, which means we don't have to do some of the things that we normally want to do. Hello. Go ahead and do this. Send Mizuki to the graveyard? No. Yeah, send this to the graveyard. Because again, can summon by discarding this, and you want this in the graveyard, because if you summon it, then good stuff will happen to you. And let's get one of these, because getting them in the graveyard can be... Oh wait, no. We can... Doop, doop, doop. Let's get one of... these. And then we'll go ahead and make our sucker. Standard plays. Summon this out to get our search by discarding another copy of itself. I probably shouldn't put it under the link arrows, but it just feels right. They're pointing. Oh yeah, that's exactly... I wanted my counter trap. Wow, how did I forget that? And then I get a free draw. Hey. And that could be useful. If I wanted it to be. I mean, I could make a level 6, but I think I'm going to save that for next turn. Or as possible discard material for Twin Twisters. There we go. A nice solid set. And I've already got this, so if I don't want to, I can just summon this back out. What is this? Oh, Abyss Actors. I'm glad I have Twin Twisters. This is really one of those things that I, like, considered not running. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to put a scale up. That way I don't waste my Twin Twisters. One controls a monster, you can... Fuck. Yeah, I just don't want him to get things. And actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and go for that. Just no, go away. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. Because that thing is like the first monster effect you would activate, just blows his shit up. And now that I've done that, let me go ahead and get a bat. In defense mode, because the Abyss Actors can hit hard. And I'll just get my Fraulein back. Yo, what's up? Fraulein in the hood. Actually, she's not in the hood. Based on the name, I would assume Germany. I believe that's a German word. I'm not sure what it means. I think it's... no. was gonna say, is it like friend or like female friend, girlfriend? Someone who speaks German can tell me. I know I have some people who sprechen the Deutsch out there. Alright. At least I don't have to worry about that, you know. Oh, I could still negate. Oh, I should have negated. Why didn't I negate? Fuck. I should have negated that. He clearly searched it specifically for that. I forgot I had negates. I was thinking about my twin twisters. Because if he gets the level 7 on board, then he can activate his spell, and I won't be able to I won't be able to chain anything to it. Please let that be. Okay. Oh, thank the Lord. Attack Vampire Familiar. I mean, it's dead at the end of the turn anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this out. Pop goes the Weasel. Yep, no point in saving it. Unless it, Wait, what just attacked? Okay, good. It just redid the attack. Gotcha. And then... Destroy them. Yeah, I think I just want to save this. I can literally summon Fraulein back, like, instantly. Or I could just summon that bat back. Yeah, in fact, here's what we're gonna do. Yo, what's up? Summon the Batman. And then I'll be able to search. What is it? This guy. This guy's cool. Draw a card. Yay, free draws. Normal summon? Pay 1,000? Special summon? Ooh. I kinda wanted Fraulein. But now that I think of it, I'm probably gonna end up paying a lot of life points if I don't. Oh wait, no, I can destroy... Yeah, let's go for Fraulein. In defense position. Because it can't attack if it's summoned by this guy. What else? Oh, I can still summon that. Okay. Let's just send the bat. Let's get batty! I like to gain life points. Comment in the comments if you enjoy gaining life points. Activate. And then we can just deal loads of damage. And feel happy about it. Just go ahead and, like... 3,000. Bloop. Oh, that was a bad maneuver to make. Oh, but he chain blocked. Yeah, it's not really worth the negate. Well, I mean, I might as well. Because that's more life points for me. And now I can attack for a lot of damage. A good attempt, but he did not. And I could have done more, but I did not. So much damage. Oh, I should have attacked with this, because then I would have been able... Okay. He's going to get those life points back. Eh. Yeah, I should have attacked with this, because I could have boosted it up, and then this would have had enough to attack directly. Mistakes were made on all sides. But again, I'm not too worried about it. I should have kept one of these in hand, because then I could have blown up his back row. Again, mistakes are made! Let's just see what he draws. Hopefully he doesn't manage to turn this around. Because I've made many a mistake. And it's not even that I don't know how to play this deck, because I immediately realized my mistake. Maybe I just need to get up and walk around for a minute. I've been down here for about an hour and a half now. recording these things. Alright, and he's going to be able to block with his ladies. Ladies. Special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. Okay, but it can attack next turn. Oh, but he's got all the floating. We'll gain what? 1,000? That's fine. I'll still have more. Actually, this is better. Next turn, I will draw a card. I will make... oops. Target one card. Return it to the deck. Okay, I can return this to the deck, and then I won't have to worry about the floating effect. And also, I can summon this back out. Sadly, this guy can't steal any of these because they're pendulums. They don't go to the graveyard. Things have to go to the graveyard in order for it to work. But I think I've pretty much got it. Unless something happens, we'll be back. I'll show what happens when I got it. Alright, summon the bat. Draw... cat? I think this is going to be banished. That'll draw me another card. I like free cards. Who doesn't like free cards? And then we can get this. Because 2 and 1 is 3. Nice to meet you. Go ahead and shovel that back into the deck. And then just in case I need extra damage, we'll put that out there. And then I think that should be game. I don't even need to boost things up. He's going to be able to lower my attack by a certain amount. But I think I still have enough damage on board. Unless this thing floats and I didn't realize. No, it floats into an Abyss script. Oh, it's when I deal damage. Okay. So, Vampire Scourge, attack for game. Ooh! I beat Abyss actors. Granted, I started with one of my 2 twin twisters. So it ended up working out. But that's exactly why, I tell people on stream, like, this is kind of a go-first deck. It's about setting up negations to then disrupt your opponent. And Twin Twisters is weird, because it's one of those cards, like, for the most part, it's a go-second card. It's one of those things where, if you have a deck that's going to OTK, you want to be able to, like, blow up the back row and then attack for a whole bunch of damage. But it also works pretty well going first, if your opponent has a deck like Abyss Actors, like a Pendulum deck or Sky Strikers or something like that, where they're going to need a bunch of spell cards in order to do stuff, because you can set it and then use it as disruption. Probably if you were playing this in real life, you'd probably want to save that for like a side deck card, depending on what kind of meta you're facing in. But because I do singles, I put 2 of them in there. Because you want to see it sometimes, but not all the times. But yeah, let's go into the 9th duel. Alrighty, here we are, 9th duel versus Caramel Fox. I like caramel. Comment in the comments if you like caramel, or caramel, as some people say it. I've taken a short break. Not sure if it will help or hurt, but, there's only one way to find out. Sometimes I take the breaks, and it's a refreshing change of pace, all I need to get going. And, other times, it ruins me. It ruins me completely, and I'll never accomplish what I want to accomplish. Anyway, we started with Unizombie and a whole bunch of vampires, so we're pretty set like a jet, if you know what I mean. Yep, and let's go ahead. Okay, so, okay. Summon this. Same combo. There's a lot of ways to do it, but basically, if you just want to summon this. Summon this as much as possible. Get me a counter trap. Ooh-wee. And then once you get 2 zombies, make the suck. Who ironically does not suck. And then because we got Switcheroroo, I'm going to summon my bat. I could have done it the other way around. I chose to do it this way. More searches, more draws. We're going to get another one of these because I can use it next turn. Because my other one is banished. Oh hey, a Mazook. Bada bingo. Bada bango. Django Unchained. Let's go. What you got? You playing, whatchamacallits? You got the foxes. Are you playing, Nope, I'm not gonna let you start. No searches. You can suck it. That's what I say. Oh, great, he's still got Toy Vendor. Okay, good. He got... Oh, wait, no. That'll give him the That'll give him things. Fright Fur Fusion. That'll let him fusion a Fright Fur. Ooh, but that's all he has, so probably... Ram? I'm probably Ram. Yeah, because he got the sheep. No, this thing. Destroys a monster by battle, inflict 5,000 to my opponent. Guess what? No. It's destroyed by battle or leaves the field. You can inflict 500 damage for each Fright Fur in the graveyard. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be like, 1,000. Nice, we tagged. That's what you get for wearing a diaper. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, normal summon. What? You want to leave the field, so let's just do one of these. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm not sure if you've heard of me, but I'm kind of a big deal. I'm actually not a big deal. Don't believe that. Yo, what's up? And then I can get more damage on board. I can get more damage on board. It'll cost me some lifey points. Fuck. I keep forgetting that I normal summon somehow. I'm just a dumbins. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Fucking... Oh. I can put more damage on board. And I can draw a card. Okay, good. I gotta make sure I still have an arrow. Bada bingo, bada bango. More counter traps. All day, every day. Every day. Oh boy, I haven't opened that yet. Which is what I kind of like to open with. I could steal it and do 3,000. I think it's better. I think I could do more. Maybe even OTK. Now that I think about it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hip dip dibbity dup. Dibbity dop do. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Attack. Let's just lower that attack. And then we'll boost up. Because I'm strong. Get out of here. I'll take, what, 500? Yep. That's fine. I take 500 for breakfast. Eggs, that is. And I cook them. Cook them in a pot. And I don't have enough to win. Not this turn. Perhaps if I had link salmoned, I could have done more. I probably should have link salmoned. Let's see though. What we can do. Return it to the deck. Alright. No things for you, please. We'll just discard this. Go away. And we're set. You want to try a Polywolly all the doodle all the day? I'm not going to allow it. No Fright Furs for you. Stun deck. I mean, that's... Okay, I guess if you want to surrender, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and inflict all the damage. More damage than is necessary. Goodbye. Thank you, though. It's been fun. And now my cat wants some stuff. Rocco, I just won with the vampires. Isn't that exciting? He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. It's actually my parents' cat. I live in my parents' house. I'm not sure if people know that. I'm trying to move out. If you want to donate to the Patreon, help me move out. I can get a better setup. Maybe even do a green screen. That would be cool. Anyway, I'm going to go see what he wants. I think he wants outside. And then I'll be back for the 10th duel and final duel. The final 10th duel. Alright, here we are, the 10th and final duel versus Guzidi, which is a nice name. Let's just go ahead and let him know. Nice name. It's interesting, I like it. And he's playing Flame Swordsman, that's with Rocket Plighter. Not be destroyed by battle. Loses attack equal to the attack of the equipped monster. Thunks. It's like thanks, but with fundamental differences. Alright, let's go ahead. Bada boop. Bada bibbidi boppy? Bobbidi boopy. Let's go ahead. We're going to send one of these. And one of these as well. And actually, while I'm doing these same combos you've seen several times already, let me go ahead and give one last shout out to the noble American bald eagle and the ideals that it represents. Because that's what someone wanted me to shout out today. And hopefully they won't mind me telling the story. I won't use any identifying details, but apparently they had a person in their life who they recently lost, a sad state of affairs, and that person was a really big patriot, American patriot. So rather than having me shout out them by name or themselves, or even America, they want me to shout out the bald eagle that represents the noblest ideals of America. Whatever you may think of actual America, those are the things that it represents, and that's what he wanted to shout out. So, you know, that's pretty cool in my book. I like that. Let's see here. I can do things. Let's go ahead and... Okay. So we've got this. Let's go ahead and put another one of these on here. I forget what I was trying to do with this. I had something I want. Then I wouldn't be able to draw. Alright, you know what, whatever, fine. We'll just use Mizuki. This comes back. Hello. Draw a card. Oh, I haven't searched with this yet. Okay. That explains a lot. I thought I had... No, okay, I already searched with the other thing. Gotcha. I got confused talking about noble things. Let's see here. Can't attack with any... Let's try this. Let's see what... Oh, wait, no, I can't, because he won't. Alright. Let's just go with this, then. Yeah, I want to keep that. Hello. Why couldn't I discard... Oh, it had to be special summoned. Alright, I'm dumb. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm dumb. I think I've mentioned this several times before. But you know what? Let's do some damage, at least. Hopefully it doesn't have some kind of, like, horrible thing that makes it horrible. For whatever reason, I thought this was just a monster in the normal zone. Well then. Well, I got that. And there we go. I'm gonna lose to this, aren't I? I can already feel it creeping up in my bones. I've made bad... It's the 10th duel. Usually by the time I get here, I'm like half insane. So it's fine. I mean, he can't get over me. Unless he's got, like, fissure. If he had fissure, some shit would actually be happening. A 60-card warrior deck? Okay, so he gained... Oh, I should have countered that. Alright. There's 2 of them! Let's just go ahead, defense burn. Pardon me. Do that. How much defense I'm gonna get? Watch, he has something that can... Okay, good. 8,000! So much defense! Don't try that again. It would be a bad idea. I mean, either way, I think I win. I think I win because I could just vampire Fraulein for game. You know, Frau my vampire, yeah, and I can negate whatever thing. So attack. So maybe I should have just made, you know, a whatchamacallit. I should have just made an OTK deck. Not this time, my friend. You can suck it. Isn't that what vampires are supposed to do? Not in that way. This is a different kind of sucking. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps the Pornhub can identify. No, it's not that kind of sucking either. Let's just spend all the life points. All the life points. 6,600. One punch. But yeah, that's pretty. You know what? I'll see you on the end screen. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, vampires and bats, Frauleins and Scourges. Vampire control. We went, I should have counted this up before, 7 and 3 it looks like. Never mind the pen snapping. Which is pretty good. It's about where I expected it to be after a bunch of testing. Like I said, this has some pretty good first turn hands, and it's not one of those decks like Counter Fairies where if you don't go first, you're just screwed. Once your opponent has a field, you could still kind of play through it, unless it's just, like, so oppressive with stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't really go into the synchros all that much. There is, like, a toolbox here. We rarely use this guy. And Switcheroroo didn't really get a chance to shine. But that's what the replay video is for. Hopefully you can check that out. If you're watching this when it comes out, it'll be out tomorrow. If you're watching this anytime after, it should be linked in the end screen, so you could see it then. Anyway, next week, I believe it's going to be time for,
Odd Eyes Pendulums.
Unless I have a Patreon request. I'll have to check my sheet and everything, but I think it's time to finally look at
Odd Eyes.
You're looking forward to that? Well, there you go. Until then, good luck, and have fun.